I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I want. Man, what the hell? Did something just happen?
Did you pause it? Something did just happen.
It say pause. Let me see. I don't remember pausing nothing.
We live.
We are live.
Here we go with the technical difficulties.
Right. We're gonna have to retire your skills, sir.
Right.
No,
That's why he wasn't trying to do the battle this week, right there. He knew his system was tripping.
Right.
Dog, you went 3rd man on me.
Yeah, shots fired.
Bam bam. Cause I'm about to take I was handling business today.
See?
I love it, man. I love it, man. We gotta do our intro, y'all. Y'all gotta bear with us. We finna do our intro the right way, like we always do. Crew from No Balls, No Glory. I mean, just talking to you, not no balls, no glory.
You can't get
What?
I do that all the time, don't I, Ring?
Man, he can't get it right. That's can't get right.
Right, exactly.
Y'all heard? I don't mean to be sweating you. All I want to do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I want to do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I want to do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Just Talking to You. I'm your man, the people's champ. And I'm not here alone. I'm here with my family. I'm here with the crew. Say what's up to our listeners, y'all.
What's up? What's up?
Listener?
That's what's up, man. We're going to go and kick it on off with our girl, Shay Boogie. Shay Boogie, introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody. See how I got your disease and spread.
What was
Contagious. Lord have mercy. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Shay. I'm just living here for the day.
Oh, my God. Shay, she said she just living here for the day.
Living just enough for the city.
Right.
Hey, man, we're going to swing it on over to my man.
Man.
Words of wisdom. Words, introduce yourself, brother.
What's up, people? A divided house cannot stand. It's time to come together, y'all. Couple up.
That's what's up, man.
If it was that easy, I have a boo. I'm gonna try that.
It is that easy.
I'm gonna try that, sir, because would love a boo.
You say you would love a boo, huh?
I would love a boo. Yes.
Hey, man.
You deserve a boo.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
it. You. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. You deserve that boo. That boo deserves you.
Now let's get it.
Well, since we put it out there.
Hey, I'm a preacher part time on Thursdays. I can do y'all vows when you need them.
Oh, hey.
I got half price services going on right now. I got deals. It's a recession. Hey, I'll marry you half price.
Half price.
Shout out to Words of Wisdom, aka Street Preacher. Shout out to him and stuff.
Right.
All right, we get it in. We jump in the room over
here. Man, what y'all been up to though, man?
Nothing really, just kind of chilling today.
Just chilling?
Yep. Just chilling. I was gonna go to my friend's house, but they live way out. So I was like, I'm just gonna stay home. So I've been chilling.
Hey man, just chilling, huh?
Just chilling. Sometimes you need those times just to be at your house and enjoy your house.
Man, doing nothing.
Because this is like the first time in a month where I've kind of like not done anything. Well, actually, too, because I've been packing a move, and then when you get to your house, you got to unpack crap, and you're not settled until it's kind of like in a good place.
Right.
So now it's in a good place. So I'm like, okay, I can chill today. It's not perfect, but it's cool.
Yeah, your body lets you know because your body just want to rest, won't want to go do nothing, won't want to pick up nothing. None of that.
Exactly.
So you're in a good spot today, huh?
I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man.
Yep.
That is what's up, man. Man, where our crew at, man? I know a couple of them. I know Dre Day. She down in what's the name of man?
Somewhere. It looks beautiful. Yeah.
She down in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder I've been singing "I'm in love with the Coco" all day.
I'm in love with the Coco.
Yeah.
And I got it
Hook me
for
up,
the low.
Hook me up, Dre.
Oh man, I'm in love with the Coco.
No, not that. Not that of all things.
Cause I got it for the low.
Just give me a job. That's all I need. Give me a job. I'll take it from there.
What you
There
say?
you go.
You take it from there, huh?
Man. Cause one of the underbosses is gonna be trying to holler at her, but I'm gonna need a job though. I gotta watch her back.
Oh, there you go, man. Hey, what you say? What you say? There you go, huh?
All right, we gotta get in some kind of way. Get in where we fit in. I told you.
Hey man, I'm ready to relocate, man.
Thursdays, I'm getting everybody married around here.
He said he getting everybody married. Half price. Hey man,
half price preacher.
Man.
That's why that's street preacher for you, baby.
Right,
right. Whatever I gotta do to make it go. Whatever I gotta do.
Hey man, street preacher is in the house, baby.
Right.
Hey man, that's street preacher. I told you.
I promise you it won't be a divorce.
Hey man, hey, that's what I love about him though. He go, that's that hustle in him.
Wow.
That's some big words right there. Guaranteed no divorce. Wow.
Hey man, that's a hell of a guarantee, ain't it?
Right.
Wow.
That's a little scary, sir.
On our deals.
Oh man,
I love to know how you gonna do that, but okay.
Gotta pay the fee first. You gotta pay the fee.
You gotta pay the fee, huh?
May pay it just to hear it.
Hey, like they say, you gotta pay the freight, huh?
Gotta pay the cost to be with a boss, huh? Interesting.
Make the gang go good.
Interesting. Wow. Okay.
Now it don't count if I give you the rules and I tell you what you should be doing. Then you turn around and just gonna do it your own way and the shit collapse. My guarantees are still staying because you didn't follow my rules. So
the guarantees still stand, huh?
A hell of a follower. Because in order to be a leader, you gotta be a follower.
You know, hey, all good leaders were good followers, man.
That part.
All good leaders were good followers, man.
That part.
Man, we gonna jump off into it, man. Man, we gonna jump off into it, man. Hey, man, I gotta pull it up here, man. Hold on, let me get it right here for us. This is crazy. This is one of the things that really just jumped out to me, though. This is one of the craziest things that I've seen. I got it right here. Pull it up for us, man. I don't understand people, man. And this video right here is just disturbing on so many levels, man.
Oh, okay.
Here it is, man.
Day my baby daddy come here, one fucking meal for my child, but I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring 1 thing of McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing 1 child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got 1 thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings, though.
So what are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings, though.
So what you?
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't give my food stamps to the 7.
Lisa, how is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out, though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings?
Lisa, you had
Them are his siblings,
Lisa,
though.
you had
He not finna eat in front of all his other siblings, and they're not eating on McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him eat
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I bring my son food? I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound f***ing dumb.
How is that shit dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. Them your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
So
You know I get food stamps on the 11th.
That ain't 3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine. What do I
Yeah,
look like?
they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, the f*** I did.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids.
Why are you recording?
Because I'm exposing you. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy.
I am a good daddy.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one fucking piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all then. He can't take that shit. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I can maybe. You got it's 3 extra kids. What the f***? You all like going to my mother account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings, though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with? That's the one you gonna
Those
go
are your fucking kids' siblings.
They're my so that means
Yeah.
I take care of them.
So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Your babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel like I feel the way about him eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the
Send him down
room.
to the car. He ain't even got to eat in front of his brothers and sisters. He can come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here. Give it here.
Kids,
Give it here.
You sound stupid.
Dumb. He ain't eating this. You.
Why the f*** you just do that?
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish as a like you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He not finna eat that shit. Dumb.
Take care of him anyway.
Dumb. He not finna do that. If you can't do it for all, don't do it for none of them. Bye, stupid.
Hey, man. What do y'all think about that, man?
So remind me to say something about the video at the end, but as far as the subject, I think she was wrong. Like, you don't know his whole financial situation. And for you to sit here and say that he's supposed to take care or bring all your kids food, yes, it would have been a nice gesture, but it is not something that he is obligated to do. His obligation is to his child. And eventually her attitude could spark a sibling rivalry to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, his kids could turn around, your daddy always doing this and blah, 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 and he don't never do this for us. It's not his responsibility. That's y'all's dad. You know, could bleed into Jordans. It could bleed into clothes. Her making him share his clothes that his daddy bought for him with his other siblings. And why should he have to? He shouldn't have to. That's something his dad did for him. Let him have the stuff that his dad does for him. Don't get in the middle of that relationship.
Hey, man, hold on. Hey, that ain't it. I gotta let y'all see this too, man. I mean, Oh my God. Hold on.
Are you playing the part 2?
Okay, here we go. We got to see this part now. So this is her rebuttal now. This is her rebuttal to all the foolishness.
The whole world is basically right now because I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids. I have 4 kids. You knew the situation when you dated me. Our child is the youngest child. So keep that in mind before y'all make me the villain. That means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together. My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids got to feel it too. So now my kids have to see only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them. And they know it's coming from you because, of course, like me and you used to be together. They used to see you. You used to do it for them. But now you don't want to do that for them anymore. Like, to me, that's petty. That's petty. Like, it's not fair. Like, you're not finna give one child McDonald's and not all the other kids McDonald's. Like, I'm not going. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me you can dib and dab and want to do it sometimes, but yet you can't feed all my other kids McDonald's though? That's what you mean to tell me? Like, I'm not going for that. I'm going to stand on what I said, and I don't care what everybody else have to say about it. Y'all could judge me. Oh, well, I could be the villain, but I said what I said. Like, if you can't bring everybody McDonald's, then can't nobody have McDonald's then. Period.
So if he can only pay for one person to go to college, then can't none of them go. Is what you're saying.
But let me preface this since we done showed the part 2. So it kind of came out, and I don't know how true this may be, that she may be faking the video, like she does baby mama drama videos, and this was one of the videos. So it may or may not be true. But either way, it's a great subject topic, of course, but he is not obligated to take care of your kids.
Right. It seems to me that she's looking for a level of obligation that only comes with being married for real. Where a man has that sense of obligation. Other than that, if it's basic boyfriend, girlfriend, soon as it's over with them and the kids too. And it ain't no getting around.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because, I mean, you did it when we were together. Yes. You were together.
Key word being when we were together.
Right. And so and even then, he didn't have to do what he did for your kids. He stepped up and accepted and acknowledged that you were a package deal. Because some dudes would be like, I'm dating you, not your kids. You know what I'm saying? But he was being a good dude and was taking care of your kids. So once you broke up, he has no obligation. He has no financial ties. If y'all didn't have that kid, your kids probably wouldn't see him unless he was like, well, you know what? I was with this one since birth. So yeah, let me step up and, be there for your kid. But technically, he does not have an obligation to do anything for any kid.
Right.
Man,
that's just the reality of it.
Man, you know what?
We have to quit looking for perks out of things when we know we ain't paid the right dues for it.
Hey man, okay. I'm finna break it on down, man. I'm finna just go and hit it. Okay, first of all, my obligation is to my child. First and foremost, when we were together, hey, you guys were a package deal. Period. We're not together no more. So that does not make them kids. They're not my responsibility. He said he made a valid point. He said, where are their daddies at?
Right.
Now, if I was, she can be reported to DFS. If she's not able to, she just sounded so stupid, man. talking about she don't get her food stamps to the 11th. Come on, man. That just sounded so ignorant. That means
is that why they said they was faking? Because the people showed up at the door knocking like, you ain't got what? And you threw food away?
Right. You the one that said they don't have nothing to eat. Hey, man. Or she
they're knocking, so they had to say they was faking.
And I'm pretty sure she get plenty of stamps for 4 children.
But you know what? Look at her lashes. Look at her nails. Nails done. Lashes done. She got that Brazilian.
Yeah.
I mean, her priorities are fucked up.
Well, we don't know. I mean, she may have a good paying job, you know, or
she better not have no good job. She better not have no good paying job collecting food stamps. They gonna get her ass. She better not.
But I'm saying though, she got some type of money coming in from somewhere to have that look, that hair. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So the money is coming from somewhere. She not sitting there suffering.
She not.
And where was she filming this video? Like, it looked like a business somewhere. So does she own her own business?
She looked like she was in the car filming it.
No, she was not in the car. She was in a building. She was in the car for the second video, but she was somewhere. It was an apartment. Like, she didn't open the door. She was at a business.
Oh, that first video, I think she was at her apartment or something.
It looked like a business. Because I didn't see, like, you know, there was no apartment door. She pushed or pulled the door open. It was a clear see-through door.
But then, you know what? The first video, okay, but now you come on camera, look at, and I'm not finna bash the sister, man. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. If you guys look at it, and you know, I can be the devil's advocate, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Okay, here we go. Come on, devil's advocate.
Hey, man, you see her, if you saw her lashes, her lashes, the way her lashes was, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is who her lashes look like, man.
I'm scared. I'm scared of this.
Here we go.
Not Mr. Snuffleupagus.
You see how she had them lashes?
Lord have mercy. Not Mr. Snuffleupagus. And them lashes ain't cheap. The ones that she have on, those were at least maybe $60 to $80, if not more.
But that's my point, though. She looked like,
ain't no way I'll be paying for something that grow on me for free.
Right. Just to enhance your eyes? What? If you got pretty eyes, you don't need to enhance it with them. That's been one of my biggest peeves, man. These fake lashes, man. I cannot stand fake lashes, man.
I mean, it's all in how you do it.
I know that's the style and I know that's the trend and everything, but I just can't get past the fake lashes, man. So another part that I saw in this video, she throws down the food and everything.
Don't that tick you off? Oh, that got me.
Yes, and she this is what I'm getting out of this. She's angry that he done moved on, and she probably wants him back. Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. If you look at, okay, the other kid's daddy ain't around and everything. He was probably the only dude that was about shit that she had. The other baby daddies, I mean, I'm not saying that they ain't about shit, but I'm just saying the other baby daddies ain't nowhere to be found. But he's bringing kids he's bringing food to his baby every day or every other day.
Right, but
I'm probably 90, I would say 98% sure he pays child support too. Because she looks like the type that's gonna put him on child support.
Well, the other ones could be paying child support and just not there for their kids, or they are there for their kids and she just didn't expose them. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the one she knew was coming over and she decided to do this video on, you know? So
I bet you any money you ask the other baby daddies, I bet you ask any money you ask the other baby daddies, will they bring food over for everybody? And their response is probably like, I'm just gonna bring food over for my kids.
well, because she makes it that type of environment by acting like that. Because I'm sure if she were a little nicer, more cooperative, that they probably would bring the food over. But again, that may have been that man's last $3. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to spend it on his child. Now, what's not to say next time he bought a pizza and he was like, here, get this to the rest of the kids. You blocking your blessings by acting a plum fool, you know? Or maybe if she said, you know what, I would appreciate if sometimes, if you're gonna bring Junior something to eat, please bring his siblings something to eat.
You know what? I could have seen it if she would say, hey, if you're going by to get Junior something to eat, hey, pick up the other kids something, and then I'll pay you when I get here. I can see something like that.
That too.
Right.
But she want him just to flat out eat the cost. Hey, Words, what you got to think? What you got to say about this, brother?
Well, like I said, the only time I can understand that is if they were married.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Or if they lived together for an extremely long time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, one of those kids, she was pregnant when they met, and that child 7, 8 years old now. You understand what I'm saying?
And that's the only daddy he know or she know. Yeah.
At that point, I can see it. But as far as, man, I met you, I did what I did to show you I was the one, and you didn't lock me up, and I dipped on your ass. Nah, I ain't obligated to nothing but what I left behind. If I left anything behind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's just one of those places you can't get caught up in as a male or female, because it's going both ways in 2022.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? That's not just a one-sided street right there. But
sure is.
Yeah, so you just gotta protect yourself. And the bad part about it is when she said the kids gotta get over the relationship too. That's true.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? The bond that's created, you know what I mean? That is a true statement. That's why you got to be careful. And sometimes I really think after you done made it around the block so many times, you might as well just sit down. You know, you get you a good one, you sit. You know what I mean? Don't run it away.
And he was probably a good one too, and everything too, man. But
she probably, with that mouth, and it's not an odd thing, but women with that type of mouth or men with that type of mouth typically run off whoever they're dealing with.
Yes,
because they'll always say the wrong thing.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that's a good point though, man. Women like that with that type of mouth could definitely run somebody off, man.
I mean, men too though, man, because I know some that just don't know how to speak.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Only gonna go so far.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I like the point Wiz made about it going both ways, because there are women out there who have got into a relationship with a guy who had a baby with a previous woman. They're single dads, and they get to a relationship and they, there's an obligation, or they feel like it should be an obligation. If you look at like Halle Berry paid child support to Eric Benet, and that was his daughter from another relationship.
And just like Faith is Mary J doing right now.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So once you get in them situations, it's not easy to get out of them, or you make an obligation that you may want to back out of later. So like Wiz said, you got to be careful who you decide to lay down with, and you got to examine all the things that go along with them. And you know, sometimes in that moment, well, most times, all the times in that moment, we don't think about stuff like that. You know, we just react with physical attraction, and at the end of the day, sometimes that can get us caught up.
Yeah, you saying a mouthful right there. I actually know of a few females who were in relationships where the person they were with had kids, and you know, 2-3 years later the relationship don't work, and they're battling, how do I get the kids out of my mind? Something that men been going through for years, but I'm starting to meet more women that's going through that, where the guy is actually keeping them close with the kids.
Yep.
And when you try to get them advice on it, they don't ever want to take it. It don't, because that motherly instinct kicks in.
Exactly.
Like I
Emotional
tell them, like, nah, you
manipulation.
got to turn that off like a TV and go the other way.
You got
That's
to.
the only way, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. I've lost a few that way. It's gonna hurt.
Hey man, I think, you know what, this is what I think, man. She called herself exposing him, but I think she did more damage than she did help. Call herself trying to expose. She appears like she's angry still, and she's still bitter over the breakup, over the relationship or something. She still seems angry. And one thing I got, my advice for the brother is, hey, you might want to get you an attorney, dog. You might want to get you an attorney, man, because this is not on, this is worldwide right now. This is international. This is all over the country. This is worldwide. So now you're gonna be questioned on your parent, on what you're doing as a father. And then, but she said something that really stuck out. Everybody think you're a good father. He said, I am a good father. So now the only best thing for this brother to do is get him an attorney and fight for joint custody, man.
But again, it may have come out that she might have been making a quote skit. So that might be a way of her covering her tracks. But whatever it is, she did nothing but her.
Came to her house knocking like, you ain't doing what for the kids. We was just playing.
Hey, and we give you this good old hot $1,000 a month in food stamp.
Right.
Exactly.
And you ain't doing X, Y, and Z.
Exactly. So the only exposure that may have come out of this is her exposing herself.
That's all that came out of that.
There is no way. Most people are starving right now. There is no way you collecting food stamps and you don't have the ability to feed your kids. There is no way. You getting at least what, 700
right.
I'll say at least 800, at least 2 per kid.
Right. So you tell me a family of 4 can't eat off $800. I wish I would get $800 a month in food stamps.
And you know what?
Even buying name brand.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about it. She may be the type. She may be the type that turn around and sell food stamps, man. She get $800 to $1,000. She get $1,000 a month in food stamps. She may turn around and sell $500-$600 worth.
And she'd be a fool. I don't think she sell that much. I would hope that she would at least keep 5 for the house and sell maybe 3. But still, in these times, who's selling food stamps? Because ain't nobody selling. Man, listen, food is high.
He said those other kids, he said, those are not my problems. He said, if I had, and like you say, she don't know his financial situation, man.
No.
And for her to make an assumption that, that he's good, he should bring it. If you play devil's advocate, man, hey, you know what? Instead of just buying that $10 meal, that $10 meal at McDonald's, she could have turned around and bought two $5 pizzas from two hot
Caesar.
Little Caesars. Then everybody eat.
Yeah, that's true. But again, you know, it could have been a day before payday. You down to your last $5. You know, a break meal is only $3 something. Then you add in the drink, so it come up to $4. So there's that $5 gone right there. So
wow.
He was doing for his son, regardless of the cost. He was there taking care of his. So how you gonna get in the way of it? And just throw that mess on the sidewalk? Like, that was so disrespectful, even if you was playing.
That was hella disrespectful, man. Hey, when I say that was hella disrespectful, man, her just throwing that shit on the ground, man, that wasn't cool, man.
At all.
And my thing is this is my thing too, man. As many homeless people out there that are starving and everything, and you saying that your child is hungry, you're trying to prove a point. If they're hungry, so the child still gonna be hungry. You don't got no food stamps, so you just want him to starve. Everybody starved now, huh?
Yep. It's true. There's people who work and hungry. So let's be clear. We all struggling out here. And you got somebody who pull up to your curb.
Hey, that's one less you gotta feed. That's
it.
One less you gotta feed. Like, all right, he got his. So all I gotta do is come up with 3 more plates.
That's it.
If you running low on your food stamps before they come on your car, right? You need
I
to
said to watch my
budget.
students eat many a days.
Hey, you know what she needed to do? Hey, you know, if you're running real low on your stamps, go out and get some stuff that's gonna last a couple days. Go out and make a pot of make some spaghetti or something. That's gonna last a few days and stuff. You can go in there and warm that stuff up.
Get you some bread, get you some Kool-Aid, get you some spaghetti, and boom.
Yep. There you go. There you go,
again,
man.
It really shouldn't be no reason why her stamp's not lasting unless you going in there at the bit. Like, I could see if you want to ball out at the beginning of the month, going to Sam's, you know, buy enough snacks to last. And that, you know, that's $200. Then you buying stuff in between. That's another $354. You should still have at least $100 to get you through that last week before your stamps come in. It's all about budgeting.
That's what it's about, man. It's about budgeting, man. It's just sad because the sister she made herself look kind of bad, man.
Right.
Call herself trying to make him look bad.
Right there. I'm tired of being the butt end of everybody's joke.
Yes.
As a community, I'm tired of this shit. So when are we gonna get off that algorithm and stop listening to that type shit? As soon as it start playing, zip right past it.
Yes.
Because we into videos, we see it popping and we want to watch it. And if it's something and the word spreads about it, you know, go watch this, go watch this. Did y'all see this? So
and you know what? If you just Google that, man, you got millions. You got so many storylines about this McDonald's thing and the baby mama and things like that, putting them on blast and stuff, man. Hey, you know it's bad when you got celebrities commenting on that. Fat Joe commented on that. Steve Harvey commented on that.
Wow.
Hey, man, it's crazy when you got celebrities commenting on that, man.
Man, celebrities' word ain't worth no more than yours, though.
That's it.
No, but it just means it touched a bigger audience and that, you know, she may be in the spotlight, which is probably what she wanted. So now it's a matter of where she gonna go from here. You know, how bad is she gonna, what is she gonna do next to try and follow up from this? You know, what else can I do to continue to keep my videos out here? So
yeah. And the thing is, if you can't feed my 3 kids, If you can't feed my 3 kids by 3 other men, everybody go hungry. That's what she was basically saying.
Mm-hmm. It is what she was saying. And
Do
she
you
was
think that
wrong.
with that method that's where the entitlement that the children have in this day and time is coming from?
Yes,
That's a good point.
I think
That
so.
is a great point. Mm-hmm.
I think so.
You
Eh,
took care of me, so you should still be taking care of me.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that's her job as a mother to sit those kids down and say, "Hey, mommy and Steve are no longer together. So some of the stuff that mommy and Steve and you guys used to do, we won't be doing it no more." So now Steve will still come around and take care of Joshua because Joshua is his son and
Right.
everything. So I mean, that's the conversation that a mature adult conversation like that need to be had.
Right.
She
Right.
needed to sit down and explain to these kids. And these kids are a lot smarter than what we give them credit for.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
they are.
Right.
They're a lot
And
smarter.
one thing, like I've only been blessed with one. But one thing that I always said that if I had multiple, what I would not do is when you just because one of them gets something, that don't mean the other ones get it too.
Yes.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So wherever that philosophy came from, that they all get the same thing, that's a goddamn lie. Because you might have a brain surgeon and you might have a common crook. They both gonna be thinking differently, but one
Right.
of them is gonna get more accomplished in life. So they don't get the same thing. So don't ever inbred that. Or one of them get it, all of them gotta get it. Nah,
Yes.
nah.
May I
No.
ask a question though? I'm gonna ask this. I want to play devil's advocate. Okay, so let's take the finance out of it, right?
Okay.
Let's add in time. Why not, knowing it's not your kid, why is it okay for you to take time with your kids? Like if you've been around since the third one was born and you was there supporting them, spiritually and emotionally, and then yours came along and then y'all broke up. So would you still like go to baseball games and maybe tie shoes or maybe talk to them about being a man, little things like that if you didn't want to spend money? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Do I have a kid in the situation?
What?
Do I have a kid in the situation?
So for this round, yes, you do.
Okay.
Okay. Well, see, what I will say about that is, like, if dude had the fourth of four, that means he got a little bitty baby still, probably not even in kindergarten yet, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give that man a chance to circle the block, and then when he come back around the block, then the advice and shit like that'll start.
Right.
Because the breakup is a shock on him too. He trying to deal with the fact that he's not gonna be bonded to them kids like he thought. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So when it is that too, but that doesn't mean he don't love them. That don't mean he wants something bad for them, but he got to get everything prioritized first.
Right.
You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
once all that happens, then I'm quite sure, because as every man matures, we start giving back with the knowledge of life that comes with being a man.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that would get passed down if you don't just nag your way out of it.
Right.
Because you want it now and I can't give it to you right now.
Now, this is my thing on that too. That was, hey, words, that was amazing, man, how you articulated that, man. But my thing like that on that is, I know this is happening. I know we went through this breakup. I would ask her as a man, I would say, hey, do you mind if I sit and talk to the kids and explain to them what's going on? But see, she the type that's gonna be like, fuck no, you don't need to talk to my kid. That's the vibe I get from her. She's that type. Fuck no, you don't need to talk to my kid. What you need to talk to my kids
Nigga,
for?
it's 4 kids, so they know what a breakup is already. You can say that conversation.
hey, what you say? You
She
did
done been
not.
through that 3 other times already.
Right.
The only one that don't know is your son.
Hey, what you say? She been through that conversation 3 other times. Huh?
Man, they was already looking like he was temporary.
Right.
Hey man,
he gone.
Another one bites the dust.
Hey, I remember kicking it with this chick one time. I had been kicking it with her about 2 months. I was over her house sleeping. I woke up and I heard her kids saying, "All right, y'all, we got to vote on whether we keeping him or not."
God damn. I know that blew you, didn't it?
I was like, oh man, for real? That's when I knew shit was real.
Hey, Dashiki from the hood, man.
So did they keep you?
Hell no, the motherfucker with us today. Nah, they ain't keep his ass. Hell no.
They threw me back.
They threw him out to the wolves.
You got voted off the island.
I got voted out.
Oh shit. Hey man, but I would I'm gonna be a man about it and say, hey, you know what, we ain't together. I say, but I would like to just tell the kids, you know, have a little conversation with them. She gonna say no. I say, okay, well, I tried. And after that, after I made an effort to try to you know, smooth it over and tell them, you know, what's going on, you shot me down. So as far as like going to ball games and stuff like that, well, put it like this: if I had tickets to the ball game and me and my son going, and then just so happened I got like 4 extra tickets or 3 extra tickets, yeah, I'll take the kids, see if she wouldn't mind them coming with me. But again, just going off the video that I've seen about her, she's not that type. She's not gonna be that type. So she's gonna bring that drama. And like a word said earlier, with that mouth, man, that mouth can talk you into things and that mouth can talk you out of things.
But here's the thing though, if you taking all them kids to a baseball game, you're doing what she wants. So she gonna let you have them, especially if she get 3-4 hours to herself. Oh, you can take all the kids.
But see, that's the ultimate
setup.
That's what she was setting up out the door, to be able to put all of them off on his ass.
Yes. Right.
They out here playing like that in 2022, where they'll drop all 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers off on you, like real quick. Show that you're responsible if you want to.
Right.
You can keep these. You can go do this with them. Yeah.
And then you don't want to send a false message neither. Because you got people out there that take your kindness for weakness and stuff. And like words say, your son coming over to spend that weekend with you on that Friday, and she say, I'm finna drop Joshua off with you and everything. The kids wanna go to a birthday party and stuff. They're supposed to be going to a birthday party tomorrow. You gonna drop? Can you take them to the birthday party too? Or no, I can't take them to no birthday party. Then if you say, yeah, I'll take them too, then next thing you know, when she dropped Joshua off, all of them gonna be coming up to the house now. Now you gotta babysit everybody that night while she out doing whatever, doing who knows what. No, you don't want to level set the expectations. You don't want to send out the wrong message. I want to say, hey, we're gonna get this, we're gonna level set these expectations going forward. And again, like I say, this young brother needs to probably get him an attorney and know his rights as a father.
Exactly.
Definitely needs to know his rights as a father. Because
playing or not. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She can set him up, playing or not. You can set him up. And you can do some damage to his financial future. So don't play that way.
Yeah, and just God forbid his employer saw this and everything. I mean, you got to look at it. If his employer saw this and saw and saw this and get this. I mean, it's so many perceptions that come off
Right.
this video and everything, man.
And what about her employer if she is employed?
Yeah.
But what about her employer?
Let you know we live in a do it for a like culture. Not for, we don't live in a culture of protect your last name at all costs. You know what I mean?
You're right.
That comes with marriage and really like staying down. You know, one thing about all that is we don't even understand that like 90% of the stuff that we mess with on a daily basis that we go spend our hard-earned dollars is somebody's last name.
Yep.
From the food you eating all the way to the ketchup you buying, the TVs, the clothes you wearing, that's somebody's last name.
Yep. Agreed.
Man.
Yeah, it's just sad, man. It's just sad about this whole situation, man. And it's just sad, man. It's just a sad situation, man.
It's kind of like one of the situations where you had to keep a set of clothes at your house, a set of clothes at her house. Can't take a PlayStation over there because it's gonna get broke, so you got to keep it at your house.
Because other kids gonna be on the PlayStation and be on the game and everything.
Yep. So you got to be really. It's sad when you gotta be that protective over the things that you buy for your child.
Yeah.
You do it for your kid, but you can't send it to his house because it's gonna get broken or it's gonna get taken from them because they can't defend themselves.
Yeah, but that's something that you should never start, even when they first come out the womb. Always keep your own house stocked.
Yeah.
Period. Keep your own house.
Let me tell you,
don't send them home with anything, but always keep your own house stocked.
Yeah.
It was many a days when, oh no, you only got to send mine with the clothes on her back. She has to bring nothing with her unless she wants to.
Exactly.
And trust and believe, I'm sending her back that way with nothing unless she say, well, I want to take this with me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it works. And that's the thing too, man, with the situation like that, man, because you and I know it's out there. I know this happens. This is just one incident of many that happens out there, man. That you got a woman with multiple kids, baby daddy number 1, 2, and 3, and 4 ain't shit, but then baby daddy number 5, stand-up dude, just got caught up in the situation and stuff, and he does everything for his child. So so now he's a victim of circumstance because of her other past relationships, previous relationships and everything. So now he's the one that's going to catch the brunt of it in the whole situation. So yeah, man. I would love to hear his perspective on this, man, because she got him out there like he's the bad guy, he's the villain, and I would love to hear his perspective on it, man.
Yeah,
I would love to hear what he has to say, but he may be too mature to say, you know what, I'm not even finna go there, man. You know what?
I mean, he could have a record. He could have a girl. You know, he don't want to be out there like that. That's why his face was blurred off. If she truly wanted to expose him, she wouldn't have had his face blurred out like that. So, you know, it's a reason why his face is blurred out. He could have been married. She might have been the side chick, you know?
Ouch. Never thought about that. Very good point.
Or she the baby mama and he's married now, you know?
Right.
Right. And that's when she really pissed. Thought she was getting picked and didn't get picked.
That's what I say. It's still some anger in her. She still has some anger in her towards that gentleman, man. And like I said, I would love just to hear what he has to say and everything, man. Because
I won't tell her what he did to get at her. She pissed.
Right.
Hey, she big mad too, boy.
But again,
that's what
real video.
Well, you like, nah, I don't even want to be around her right now.
Women they doing too much sometimes.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Come on.
Mhm.
Hey man, I'm just sitting back here looking like, man, I hope it work out for the brother, man.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show you, man, you need to make sure, hey, and that's a lesson I try to teach my son, man. Make sure when you have a child, have it with your wife.
Man.
Because you
Yep.
need, these guys, man, they don't even know who they laying down with, man, half the time. They just in it for a quick orgasm, man, and that's it. They don't know who they laying with, man. And this is the fruits of their labor right here. Getting exposed to something that that shouldn't even been an issue.
Right.
Maybe if she was right, if she was the right person, she could have said, hey, you know what? Hey, I don't get my stamp. And she could have said the same message, sent the same message. Hey, Steve, I don't get my stamps to the 9th. And you know, I'm a little short right now and everything. Can you do you mind picking up a pizza or two for the kids? And I'll take care of you when I get paid or something. Anything. Because my mama always told me, man, and my grandmother said the same thing. You can get more flies with honey.
Yep, that's true.
Man.
Than you can with vinegar, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So instead of exposing, when he said, I'm finna bring them some McDonald's, that's when she's supposed to shout her shot. Like, nah,
That's
exactly.
You ready?
That's it.
Later, man. I'm short right now.
That's it. That's
Expecting this man to know you short, you're no longer a priority.
You're not a priority at all. You're not his priority. His priority right now.
It's not that he don't like you or nothing like that. It's just that his thought process not including you.
Yes. Only thing his priority is that baby that you guys share together. That's his priority. The baby, not you.
Right.
That's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing.
Not at all. Not at all. You was once a priority. For whatever reason, you're no longer the priority. So now you got to move on. It seems like she hasn't moved on.
Or we don't know. Look again, you know, she could have moved on and just been faking the funk for this video. So, but if we want to assume, you know, that she may still have feelings, and the only thing that she can't control is his relationship with his son in order to try and get him back. But that is not a way to try and get your man back. You know, that's pushing him even further from you because I'm exposing you. What? Why? You know, you making me look bad? No. Why would I want to be with you and you trying to make me look bad? So any feelings that might have came up have been tossed out the window because you're trying to expose me. No.
Yeah, you done messed up now, sister.
Yeah.
You done messed up a perfectly good opportunity.
You got me all on Beyonce internet looking bad. No.
Hey man, that is crazy though, man. But hey man, we're gonna see how this situation transpired, man. We're gonna see if it go further than what everybody thinks, man. So all right, our next one, man. I know we had the BET Awards last week, man. I know we had it. But man, if I didn't see some of the niggerish shit I didn't ever seen at the BET Awards.
Man, the EBT, you mean the EBT Awards?
This is some nigga shit right here.
Nah. Yo, Ray, you ain't eat at home?
Eat noodles.
All right, so this next woman got her BET start right here on our Amplified stage. And today, she is celebrating the release of her sophomore album, Heart on My Sleeve. This is Alabama.
When your heart is broken, it seems like everything is wrong.
Elon. Hey man. Man, did y'all see that?
Big.
Yes.
Listen, they probably in there 3-4 hours. I mean, I might have had a Snickers in my pocket or something.
Man,
But a
you
whole cup of noodles.
A whole cup of noodles.
Where did you get a cup of noodles, dude? Like
one of his security guys probably got it for him.
Yeah.
A cup of noodles, man. What y'all think about that, man?
That's one wish, right? So he had did the verses the night before, so he was still on that. Yeah, he was still hood from that. But I think that the BET Awards used to be something that was high standard. And I think that slowly over the years, the standard has dropped, you know, and it has gotten worse in these COVID days, you know, from some of the stuff that people wear to some of the performances to audiences. So I think BET needs to try and figure out a way to get back to where they're a little more a higher standards. They need to raise their bar just a little bit.
Hey man,
So.
I looked at it, man. I just was like, I couldn't believe it, man. I just shook my head. I said, man, I don't know what the fuck to say, man.
So what past the ghetto-ness, what did you enjoy about the BET Awards?
I you know what? I ain't even watch it. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I didn't even watch it because I know we was shooting live last week and everything. I didn't watch it, and when I saw the thing I got it recorded in there right now. I got it recorded right now.
I had to wait.
When I saw him eat, because I just heard after we finished recording last week, I just saw the video of Ray J on there with the noodles and stuff, man. Noodles. Mm-hmm. So when I saw that, I said, I'm not finna look at that shit, man. I'm sorry. I'm not finna look at it, man. Hey, Words, what you think about that, man?
I mean, it wasn't done for you. It was done for your kids. The kids see Ray J eating noodles. They gonna want to eat noodles. Mama, go give me some noodles.
Hey, but you know what, though? I can say, hey, that is a good marketing ploy. If Ray J thought like that, and have an endorsement with noodles, that would be a great
for that little segment for him. That was paid for. That camera didn't just happen to plop on him while he was doing it. So it wasn't about us. So who eat noodles? Nobody but our kids eat that.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Hey man, hey man,
I went back and watched it. I finally had a chance to kind of watch it. It had some moments in there that was pretty good. I think Chance, the rapper, I think performed.
Yeah, Chance, I heard Chance did lay it down when he performed the stuff.
And I don't know. Let me ask y'all this: Chloe Bailey performed? I get where she's going. Like as an artist, sometimes a child artist at that. And she wasn't much of a child artist. She was just made 16, 17 when she got into the business. But anyway, when starting at such a young age, when you get to the point where you're an adult, you feel like you have to really announce, hey, I'm an adult, don't put me back here. So her latest videos and her routines have been really ultra sexual.
Yeah, with the sexual content and stuff, man.
Oh man, like one of the surprise song or whatever, one of the lyrics is surprise, slide my panties to the side.
That's crazy, man.
Right. So you doing this performance, they trying to peg her as the next Beyonce, but she's Beyonce isn't even that sexual. I could see like Janet Jackson more sexual than Beyonce. So
Yeah.
how do y'all feel about Chloe? Like, I know she's a
I
beautiful
think
girl.
I think she is if she looks at it like she's trying to fill Beyonce's shoes, she's set up already for failure because she will never be able to fill those shoes and everything. If she they labeling her the next Beyonce is unfair to her because she's Chloe. She's not gonna be the next Beyonce. I feel that she should just like everything that's going on with her and everything. She needs just to take a step back and just take it one step at a time because you get a hold these music producers, these people get a hold to you in the industry, man, and that life that'll swallow you up so quick and so fast.
Yeah.
And if she don't have the right people around her, that's easy to just swallow her up just like that. Because she'll
and I feel like she does.
She'll get with one of these little rappers or somebody that's gonna really do her dirty. It could just be a bad situation, man. So
and see, here's my thing. You can be over hypersexual to the point where it takes away from your talent. Like I think her and her sister have beautiful voices.
Oh yeah.
But because she's so centered on showing off her body, it takes away from her talent just a smidge, you know? So somebody needs to tell her, hey girl, you can be sexy, but you don't need to be this sexual and walking around naked and, you know, having suggestive routines. It's cool, but you tone it down.
It's levels to it. It's definitely levels to it that she didn't really just take it in and stuff. Because when they found her, I mean, her and her sister, they got some beautiful voices, man.
Gorgeous voices.
Beautiful
I mean, the way they sang, what was it, the national anthem, or was it the Black national anthem? But
Black
whatever it was,
anthem.
both they toe it up. They toe it up.
They did, man.
Them together, their voices are gorgeous.
They are.
And you don't see her sister. Now her sister's kind of like dresses kind of sexual, but you know,
is her sister a little bit younger than her?
I think a little, like a couple of years younger. But her sister, to me, and I don't want to. Chloe is beautiful, but her sister is effortlessly gorgeous. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So she doesn't do all that extra, but she's still viewed as a very attractive woman. You know, she lets her voice be her true tool, and we can tell the girl is beautiful, but she doesn't go out there doing half the stuff that Chloe does. So I wonder if Chloe is compensating for that as well.
That's what it is, I think, man. She is trying to compensate and try to, you know, do what she has to do to try to just take it to the next level, even though we know sex sells.
Right.
That's the sad thing about it. Sex sells. But like you said, her sister just has a natural, flawless beauty about her compared to Chloe and everything.
Right.
But both of them sisters can blow, though. I gotta give them credit. They can blow.
Yep.
They can blow.
So what did you think about Diddy? Diddy's speech. So you didn't see it. Okay.
I didn't even see it.
So Diddy,
did you see it, gang?
Nah, man, I ain't watched no award show in so long.
See, so Diddy got the Lifetime Achievement Award on the show, and he gave like a 10, almost 15-minute speech. You know, I think he was a little on that stuff.
On that booger sugar.
On that stuff. Yeah, they say he was a little high from the his own supply. But anyway, so he kind of rambled on and thanked some folks. But overall, it was okay. But the controversy, here's the tea.
Hold on. I got to show you now. Now, I think now for young ladies these days, I mean, look at their attire for the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that this is too much?
I think that Chloe's is a little too much because of that high thigh cut, see. But I think Hallie, hers is perfect for somebody her age. Again,
I don't know if I would want my 16 or 15-year-old to wear something like this.
I don't, but when was this? Because they look a little older, so that looked like it was recent. That says 2022, right?
The 2022 Oscars.
So they're not 16 now, they're grown. So it's still kind of on age. But again, that was high thigh.
That was the night Will Smith smacked Chris Rock.
Right. So that high thigh on Chloe just it's a little too suggestive to me, but that's what some women wear. Would it be different if it was Sierra or if it was Janet Jackson? Would we trip?
Probably not.
Taraji?
Probably not.
But I think on any woman, sometimes it could be considered too high. Even on Sierra, it might be too high, you know?
Yeah. So I didn't see Puffy's thing.
Yeah, Puffy was, his speech was 9 minutes and 21 seconds long. But the tea, so you know, recently he had these women fighting for him on social media, right? He had the girl from City Girls and some other chick going back and forth. Well, he said the City Girl has a show on his network. So she invited him to the show and kind of fronted him and was like, "Are we together or not?" So basically, he kind of claimed her. So come the BET Awards, she's standing in the audience with a "Go Pappy" or "Go Poppy" sign for him. Go Poppy, it's your day. Go ahead. Well, he gets up there, and during his performance, he's all about Kim, his, the baby mama that passed away. He's all like, "I love you, Kim. I miss you, Kim, blah, blah, blah." But your girlfriend is in the audience, right? Okay. So then he gets up there and he thanks Cassie for holding him down in his dark days, right? She's standing in the audience with this "Go Poppy" sign while he's thanking all these exes that he was with. Now, people are saying that he only included Cassie in the speech because her husband tweeted about him or whatever. So then a couple of days after the BET Awards, he finally thanks the City Girl for holding the sign as he was accepting his award. What y'all think about that?
I think
go ahead.
That's the thing. When you get with somebody that's already built, you don't get the thanks. The people that was there doing the construction do. You can't get mad about that. You got to play your position on where you came in.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's nothing that I would particularly get mad about it. And in that particular situation, if that was a female and I was saying, "Go, mommy," and she went to talk about men that helped her get to me, actually, I wouldn't trip off that. Because they're not there anymore. I am now.
Let me say this. You sat here and basically made a spectacle of yourself in front of the whole world to try and claim him. Then you bring him on your show and kind of, "Are we together or not?" So you wouldn't expect or be hurt that you weren't acknowledged somewhat in his speech, even if it was just a little
that's
girl.
a lifetime achievement award. No, if I depending on how new I am, if I'm brand new on the scene, I've done nothing to improve his life as of yet. I'm coming in on somebody that's made already. So how you can't get mad about that? Because you have done nothing. You've contributed nothing.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
And me knowing that I've done nothing and contributed nothing, then I expect nothing. It's not about my feelings.
Right. And I agree, but you know, as a woman, our ego would be, I think, is just a little bit kicked. You know what I'm saying? Because here I am sitting here holding this sign, and you can't acknowledge me in the moment. That is a little foul.
I
And I
mean,
know something was
but it's
said.
not your moment. And the only reason I say that is because when it's not your moment, you can't look for an acknowledgement.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You know what I mean? And it's too many people that do that and try to really outshine who moment it is.
That's true. I mean, I agree. She shouldn't have got nothing, but you know, that was the big stink of it all, because you did all that fighting and you get nothing.
Right, because you can really, you only lose the person that if you don't take that the right way, you will lose that person.
Right.
Because they won't have time. Man, they won't have time at all.
Right.
I ain't telling you to bend over and kiss nobody's ass, but don't ever look for a praise when it ain't your day.
Right.
That's it.
That's very true.
But man.
Okay, so I got another thing, and you can tell me when to hush at any moment, but Kurt Frank.
You see what I did too? She don't even see what I did too. She don't even see what I did too.
You know what, sir? You see this?
Oh, go ahead.
See, now I ain't gonna acknowledge you when I get my Lifetime Achievement Award.
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't hold no signs up. I'm be like,
What did Kurt do this time?
Huh?
What did Kurt Franklin do?
Okay, so Kurt Franklin, right? I think this was a good thing that he did. I really do. But so he got a gospel award. And there was a new gospel art. There's a new artist that he did a collaboration with, and they were nominated in the same category as him. So he brought them up on stage, and he made a very true statement that a lot of artists should maybe take a note to. So in his speech, he said, I'm not going to accept this award. I'm going to pass the baton. He said a lot of times within the church, pastors don't allow young ministers to come up behind them. They don't pass the baton, you know, it just stays the same and the church gets stagnant. So he was like, I don't want that to happen. For me, it's all about, you know, acknowledging and passing and doing, you know, allowing other artists to come up, because he's right. I mean, if you look at it like Michael Jackson kept sweeping all the awards, and then, you know, a long time nobody came along. Chris Brown was sweeping all the awards, you know. So he had a very true point. So he was like, I'm going to pass this award to this group and you know, pass the baton. But he took up all that speech time and they didn't get to say nothing. So what do y'all think about that?
Oh man,
I think his investors pulled out from when he cussed out his son, and he had to pass the torch because it was a wrap.
You know what? I got a question about this. So have you seen his son on the show that he was on?
I have not.
Have not seen it.
So there's the Zeus Network is if you want trash TV, it is the ultimate trash TV. Right? We got Jocelyn's show, we got the Chance of Love show. Then we have, quote, Bad Boys of LA. Bad Boys is bit of LA. It's like the male version of the Bad Girls Club, right? And it's produced by one of the bad girls. So they have a few guys. There's like 10 guys. One of them is Kurt Franklin's son.
Oh wow.
And you know, there was fights, actual fights about his sexuality. Nobody can figure out. There's one of the cast members who is a shim. Sorry if that's not politically correct. Don't come for me, y'all. Anyway, she, I don't know their pronouns. He dresses up as a girl sometimes and really flirts with him, like really is in to Kurt Franklin's son. But Kurt, you can kind of see where he's like on the fence, like, do I want to talk to him? Do I not want to talk to him? You know, should I be seen talking with you on the camera? But we cool, we work together. So he's a very weird, he's when I say weird, I'm not talking about his sexuality, but he has a very strange personality because like when there's a conflict, he doesn't see it as a conflict all the time. You know, he's very just strange in some of his thinking. So I could see where there's a definite miscommunication between him and his father because there's a real special way of communicating with this young man that Kirk may not understand how to do. So I could see where there could be some family drama.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's so. If you ever can YouTube it or go YouTube him, because he is a very special piece of work. So okay.
Oh, Kurt, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, but BET Awards was interesting. I just got to think about if I'm gonna go watch it. I'm off tomorrow. I don't know if I want to relive that or not, but we shall see.
I think it's worth peeking just so you could, you know, be up on top of stuff. But you really honestly didn't miss nothing because I mean all the performance. Lizzo to me had the performance of the night, along with my Ella May and Babyface. Lotto I guess Lotto bought out Mariah Carey, but they kind of got lost on each other. There were a couple of is it African artists? Afro beats artists that were slamming. So I was like, okay. So it was interesting. And Taraji, fire your stylist, girl. Fire your stylist now. Right now. Because you was looking, some of your looks was not it, sis. So
my God.
That was a quick recap.
There you go. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Shay Shurs.
Yeah, you know, haven't done it in a while. So I know I was running over, but yeah.
There you go. Hey, before we peel out of here, man, they just released the footage today, man, of Jalen Walker up in Akron, man. The brother, they say he had 60 gunshot wounds in the fatal police shooting.
What?
60 wounds, 60 gunshot wounds in that Akron shooting. What y'all think about that before we peel out of here, man? I know that we can.
Is we still doing this?
60.
What was the circumstance? Like what happened to where they had
when he got out of his car and a foot chase took place, and the officers deployed tasers, but they were unsuccessful in subduing him. The incident ended in a flurry of gunfire when, according to a police timeline laid out on Sunday, Walker stopped and quickly turned towards the officers. According to the officers involved felt that Mr. Walker had turned and was motioning and moving into a firing position.
So why were they chasing him? What happened to lead to a chase?
Walker was unarmed, and at the time he was shot. A handgun and magazine were found in Walker's car after the shooting, along with the gold ring. 8 officers were directly involved in the shooting and been placed on administrative leave. Paid administrative leave. I'm sorry. Thank you, babe. Paid administrative leave.
And it was 90 shots fired.
They say it was 90 shots. They found 90 casings, but it showed that he was hit 60 times.
So what led up to it though? Like, was he in a robbery?
It was a chase. It wasn't no robbery or nothing. Just a
stop for
traffic stop, and he just got out and just started running and stuff.
So a traffic stop took 8 officers to get him?
Because he took off running and they chased him. They pursued him. They were chasing him.
Yeah, but even still, yeah, but why does it take 8 people to do a stop?
Because they called cars and stuff, and they called cars and everything, and the chase pursued. When he got out the car and started running, the chase pursued, and they was calling back up, and they finally had him subdued, I guess, and they tried to get him with a taser. That didn't happen. And then he turned around.
Into the mountain.
Yeah. So he turned around and they thought he was in a firing position, but he didn't do nothing, man.
So they couldn't just, at that point, stop, let their adrenaline, you have them surrounded. There should have been a way for you to, get him, without having to shoot him. But I could see where it could happen. Not that I agree with it, but I could see where it happened, because at this point, the adrenaline's pumping. You done chase this person. Now there's a foot chase. Then all of a sudden, you turn around. They're going to assume that you're turning around to fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so what the first thing they're going to do is fire first, because you stop suddenly. So sadly, I can see where this could happen.
What you think about it, Word?
I can never see you shoot a motherfucker 60 times, man. Fuck that.
Not 60 times. I mean, what happened to the wound? But I could see where this could happen.
Hey, man.
For me, it's how many times they shot that man to let you know that was more than what it is.
60 times. That's overkill, dog.
That's overkill. That looks like he owed somebody, or that was a hit.
And just so happened the police was responsible for the hit.
Man, eight cops. Man.
That's what I'm saying. It took 8 people to come after. It was 8 people that fired at him,
It was
right?
8 people that fired on him.
But how many was there total?
8 cops that fired on him, 60 shots that hit him, 90 shots in total that were fired.
Not that 90 means somebody reloaded and kept shooting.
That's what I'm saying. You got 90 shots in total. 90 in total.
15 times 8? What's 15 times 8?
90. 90.
No,
90.
120.
Hold on, 15
Because
times
8 plus 4 is
it's
12.
120. It's 120.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, man,
that means 2 people didn't shoot.
Right.
Yeah. Damn, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy though, man.
That is crazy. Wow. I hadn't heard about that. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's sad.
Yeah.
Just for a routine stop. Again, you got these people, mass shooters, who are being taken to McDonald's and then taken to jail, and then somebody like this gets shot 60 times, fired at 90, gets shot 60. That's ridiculous. That is
60 times.
That was senseless. You could have just wounded him. Really, you probably at that point could have talked him in. Where was the negotiator? Like, why wasn't somebody there?
This is the thing.
To talk the situation down.
His firearm was in the car. The gun was in the car already. The gun was in the car.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, I think it was way overkill, man. And
how many of those were rookies? I wonder.
Well, and you know, as a climate, we know how the climate is in the country and everything, especially when it comes to police brutality and stuff like this, man. It's gonna be a bad. I think Ben Crump is on speed dial. I tell you that.
Right.
Because
this needs to be investigated and they need to be reprimanded.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Ben Crump is the attorney on this. If I'm not mistaken.
And good. I hope so. I really do hope so. Because again, if you can pull in a mass shooter with not one wound, there shouldn't have been no reason for this young man to have been shot 60 times. Again, I could see a wound to the knee maybe, or something like that. Or even we got you surrounded, get on the ground.
Right.
There should have been no reason why he had to die.
None at all, man. None at all. Man, it's just sad, man. We're gonna see how this story and this situation end up turning out and everything, man.
Man, wow. We're
gonna see how this story definitely turns out, man.
Prayers to his family.
Yeah, definite prayers to his family and everything, man. Definitely prayers to his family, man. And we're gonna see how this situation turns about. Hey, man, that's our show for today, man. Tune in next week. We are definitely doing the battle of the soundtrack verses next week, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna put videos out starting tomorrow morning, promoting it. It's gonna go on our social media platforms, man. The versus battle.
Y'all better have y'all go mommy signs.
Man. Well, how many songs we doing?
How many we want to do? We want to do at least 7. Y'all want to do 7?
That sounds good to me. Yeah.
We could do 7 from the various motion picture soundtracks, baby.
All right. We're
gonna watch the People's Champ do what he do, like he always do. That's why he the People's Champ.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it's gonna be fun though, man. Hey, but thank y'all for tuning in tonight, man. We're gonna slide on out of here, man. We just wanted to occupy a little bit of your time, man. We are the crew, and we are out of here. We see you next week for our versus battle, y'all. Peace out.
Bye, family.
I don't mean